Hey guys, Pedro here to do an album review. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about the brand new record from the Royal Deathwatch, out March 8 on Long Branch Records. The album has 10 tracks and it's 41 minutes in length. Now, I hate to start off this album review with a cliche, but I have to do it. I don't always listen to metalcore, but when I do, I want my metalcore to sound just like this record. Absolutely amazing album these guys are putting out. Incredible. I love what they did with their sound. I love how they have the metalcore genre, but they are not letting themselves be bound by that genre and be limited by what they can do with their music, with their lyrics, and with their overall sound and feel and structure of the record. I absolutely love what they did with this album. It really felt to me that they're pushing the boundaries of the genre. They're really going outside of it and incorporating key elements of other metal genres into their music in order to create the best possible sound for the band. To me, this record is nothing more than their DNA, that their fingerprint. It really felt, I felt a deep connection with the sound, with the music, with the lyrics, and through that connection, I felt connected to the band. This really feels to me that it was the band pouring out their soul onto the record, and it came across that way. And by incorporating all of these other elements outside of the metalcore genre into their music, they were able to expand on it and better tell a story, better connect with their audience. They were able to better express their feelings into their music by having no boundaries whatsoever and being able to go anywhere they wanted. To me, those are the key components that make this record work, that make this record as good as it is, and it's an absolutely amazing record from start to finish. I love this album. There's almost nothing there that you can pick on that you would say that you would change, because everything they did it to perfection. I love this record. I cannot get enough of it. Now, when you start looking at the album and you start picking key components, key elements of the record that really are the lifeline of the album, for me, it was really hard to narrow it down to one or two components. I really feel like there's three predominant components and then there's two secondary components. The main three components are the guitars, the drums, and the vocals, and then the secondary components are the lyrics and the atmospheric elements. I really feel like these five in that fashion are really the driving force behind this album. As far as the three main components, I'll start with the guitars. I absolutely love what they've done with the guitars on this record. Heavy breakdowns, atmospheric melodies, groovy riffs, melodic riffs. These guys have incorporated a lot of different styles, a lot of different sounds, a lot of different ways of approaching the guitar overall feel, structure, and sound on this record. And I really like what they did because it gave the album a lot of fluidity, a lot of life, a lot of energy, pure and raw energy. From a drum perspective, super heavy drums on this album, absolutely. They're a monstrosity. The level of heaviness that you get from the drums on this record, absolutely magnificent. It really gives the album an extra push. It gives the album extra weight. It really carries a lot of weight, and I love what they did. I love how they sound, how they're not overpowering of the other instruments. They're there, they're noticeable, but still always in touch with everything else that's going on any given track. Vocally, I really enjoy the harsh vocals. I really like how they've changed. A few times they changed it a little bit, slightly, by adding some like almost spoken word elements into some songs, by changing the aggression of the harsh vocals to a more screaming vocals here and there. I like that. They didn't change it too much. They didn't go too crazy. They did a few changes here and there depending on how the song was going and what the song called for. But overall, the aggression that you get from the vocals really matches the aggression you get from the drums. Now, from the other two components, I really enjoyed the lyrics of this album. I thought the lyrics were very dynamic. The lyrics really touch on a wide range of topics, some of them more personal, some of them more introspective, and some of them more of a reflection of the society and the world that they live in. So I really like what they did with the lyrics. They didn't go with one overall theme or one overall topic of discussion, if you will. They really were broad, but yet all of them were interconnected. That's the main thing about the lyrics on this record, is that they all touch on different topics. Every single song has a different subject, but somehow you find a connecting dot, a connecting line between them, because there is something that connects all of them to the band. And that to me really comes across in the delivery of the lyrics by the vocalist. That connection is extremely important. And you really feel that he's feeling the song when he's singing. It's not like he's just singing words and letters. No, he's really feeling those words. He's really feeling those lyrics. That really comes across in the delivery on each single song. The other aspect Last but not least, let me tell you guys, last but not least is the atmospheric element, the atmospheric melodies that they incorporated with this record. I really was taken back by that because I was not expecting those kind of elements on a metalcore record. I was really not thinking that these guys were going to do anything like that whatsoever. They incorporated not on every track, but they incorporated a large amount. And that gave the songs a complete new look. It gave a new feel. It gave a new perspective on the song. It really helped enhance, in some cases, the melody of the song, and in some cases, the aggression of the song. And in some other cases, it just really gave a blanket of darkness or despair or melancholic to the song. It really always added a different element. Whatever the song was going, the atmospheric elements, when inserted in said songs, really added something different. It really gave a twist to the song. It really gave something new to the song, and it really created a much different song, a song that perhaps becomes a lot more memorable due to those elements. I really like how they worked them in. I like how they use them, but most important, I really like how they didn't overuse them and start putting them on every single track. I like the fact that they were sprinkled throughout the record. It really added to the songs. It really created a whole new level to the music. It really enhanced the feel of the songs. Now, as far as favorite tracks are concerned, I have to go with 3 tracks that really spoke to me on different levels. I'm going to start with Savages. It's the second track on the record. And it's a track that really spoke to me from the moment I listened to it because it had tons of aggression. It's a track that you really get a trifecta of aggression, if you will. You get aggression from the drums, you get aggression from the guitar riff, and you get aggression from the vocals. Those 3 really come together and give you a lot of aggression from the moment the song starts all the way through. Now, there are some key melodic elements to the song, specifically in the chorus, and that really breaks the song into 2 different momentums. You got the chorus, which is a lot more melodic, with the drums still playing a very heavy load in the chorus. The drums stay heavy throughout the track. Same thing with the vocals, but the guitar melody in the chorus really breaks the song down. And now you have a song that's built up of 2 different momentums, the verses and the chorus, with the chorus being a lot more melodic and the verses being a lot more aggressive. The song really blends it well together because you have 2 elements that never change. That's the drums and the vocals. Those 2 continue throughout the song being very aggressive, very heavy, and that is the glue that really keeps the song together, even when the guitars change to a more melodic approach. I absolutely love Savages, incredible track. Another track that I really feel like I need to mention to you guys is Soul Sleeper. Great melodic riff to start it off. This is a song that really has a lot of melodic elements to it, specifically from the guitar's perspective. And that melody from the guitar comes in like that. The song starts in a very melodic, with a very melodic approach, becomes a lot heavier, but that melodic riff never goes away. It really stays there in the background, sometimes more in the forefront, sometimes more in the background, but it stays there throughout the song. And I really felt that it was the element that really kept the song balanced, because this is a heavy song, but it really has that melodic guitar element to really give some balance to the song. There is an atmospheric sound mixed in with the melodic guitar melody towards the middle. It's like a really cool bridge at the middle of the song. To me, that was the selling point of the song. That really changed the song on the dime. You're not expecting the way the song starts and the way it gets carried on, for you to get a middle bridge where you have this very cool atmospheric element, almost sounding like either water rain or waves. Has this water sound to it, and very peaceful, but very dark, very melancholic. And then you get that same guitar riff that the song started with. You get that same riff at the same time with that atmospheric element in there. You have those 2 combined to create a piece of music that's extremely dark, embracing, but very ominous at the same time. The vocalist comes in, adds another element, because now you're adding some aggression to it, adds another element to it, and it creates a song that really has a cool momentum. It has a cool tempo to it, and has a really cool sound. But this piece in the middle is really what sets this song apart from a lot of other songs on the album, because it really pumps the brakes, it changes everything, and it gives the overall song a feeling of embrace, of darkness, of despair, if you will. I absolutely loved it because it also matched the lyrical content extremely well. It was almost like the lyrics were coming alive through the music, through these atmospheric elements. Absolutely incredible track. Last but not least, my favorite song of the album, Exodus Black. I absolutely love this song, hands down, my favorite track on the album. I love it. And perhaps the thing that I love this song, that makes me love this song the most, is what they introduced in this song. They used it in this one. They didn't use it in any other song on the album. It's an atmospheric element, but it's a xylophone. It sounds like a xylophone or a music box. You know, when you open up a music box and there's that very I don't know, almost American Horror Story kind of music that comes across. They introduced that twice in this track, and it really changed the track. It changed the dynamic of the song. It changed the structure of the song. It changed the feel of the song. It gave the song a horror story type vibe. It made the song extremely dark, extremely menacing, and it created a completely different track. Once again, perfectly matched to the lyrics of the song, and it really enhanced the lyrics of the song. But oh my god, that introduction of that element there, that very strange sounding element, if you will, that gives beauty, but at the same time, for a lot of people, they will associate that sound with horror, with terror, with evil. So when you have a sound that's that beautiful, but at the same time it could be associated with that kind of a theme, you really have a song of two that has a life to itself and has two different parts to it. Perfectly combined. The way they combined that sound in the song really added a different element. It really created a song that's very unique in its nature, and it's very unique in how it's delivered to its audience. My absolute favorite track on the album is Exodus Black. I highly recommend you guys checking out this band, checking out this song. The dynamic of that xylophone, I believe it's a xylophone, that sound is so haunting, so atmospheric in nature, but so haunting. It just gives this song a whole dark embrace. Then when you mix in heavy drums, heavy breakdowns, and extremely aggressive vocals, really feeling the lyrics of the song, you have a song that just cannot go away. It will not be forgotten. Absolutely amazing track, my favorite on the album. Alright guys, this is it for me, The Royal Deathwatch, out March 8 on Long Branch Records. If you're a fan of metalcore, and if you're willing, even if you're not a fan of metalcore, I highly recommend you guys checking out this record. It is very dynamic, it has a lot of different elements. They really break the boundaries, if you will, of that genre, and they really try different things that perhaps are more familiar to fans of other genres. I really like what they did, very innovative. I just hope they keep pushing that envelope. Alright guys, this is it for me, but let me know your thoughts on the band, on the album. Use the comment section below. I'll be reading those and getting back to you. Take care, guys.